our spring graduation program. Let us pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for present Mom and Dad. Thank you for our soul. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, the sun is shining bright.
The sun is shining bright. Oh, how wonderful. The sun is shining bright.
The rain is falling down.
The rain is falling down. Oh, how wonderful the sound. The rain is falling down.
The flowers are in bloom.
The flowers are in bloom. Oh, how wonderful the flowers are in bloom.
The sun is shining bright.
The sun is shining bright. Oh, how wonderful the sun is shining bright. The rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. Oh, how wonderful the sound. The rain is falling down.
The flowers are in bloom.
The flowers are in bloom. Oh, how wonderful the sight. The flowers are in bloom.
Drew, what is this shape?
Sun.
And what is this color?
Purple.
That's right. Noah, what is this shape? It's a square, isn't it? And what is this color? That's your favorite color. It's yellow. Braden, what is this shape? Hey, Braden, what's this color? Okay. Kennedy, what is this shape? And what is the color? Yes. There you go. Remember this shape? It's a heart, isn't it? Hey, there you go. Do you remember this color? Conley, what is this? That's right. And what is the color? Yes. Mr. Titus, tractor man, do you know what this shape is?
Rectangle.
What's the color?
Green.
That's right.
C.
go.
Just so you know what's going on, we're waiting for our graduates. They should be right there, and they may be having a little difficulty, but I bet they'll be here soon because Miss Nancy can use it, take care of it. Mortimer by Robert Munch, illustrated by Michael Lachenko. One night, Mortimer's mother took him upstairs to bed. When they got upstairs, Mortimer's mother opened the door to his room. She threw him in bed and said,
"Mortimer, be quiet!"
Mortimer shook his head, yes. The mother shut the door. Then she went back downstairs. As soon as she got back downstairs, Mortimer sang. Mortimer's father heard all the noise. He came up the stairs. He opened the door and yelled, Mortimer shook his head, yes. The father went back downstairs. the stairs. As soon as they got to the bottom of the stairs, Mortimer sang. All of Mortimer's 17 brothers and sisters heard that noise, and they all came up the stairs. They opened the door and yelled in a tremendous loud voice. Mortimer shook his head, yes. The brothers and sisters shut the door and went downstairs. As soon as they got to the bottom of the stairs, Mortimer sang. They got so upset that they called the police. 2 policemen came and they walked very slowly up the stairs. They opened the door and said in very deep policeman-type voices, the policeman shut the door and went back downstairs. As soon as they got to the bottom of the stairs, Mortimer sang. Well, downstairs, no one knew what to do. The mother got into a big fight with the policeman. The father got into a big fight with the brothers and sisters. Upstairs, Mortimer got so tired waiting for someone to come up that he fell asleep.
There are children in the deserts and children in the towns.
Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. John 1:3. All things were made by him. Los colores, the colors. Red is rojo. Red is rojo. Blue is azul. Blue is azul. Yellow's amarillo. Yellow's amarillo. Verde green. Verde green. Black is negro. Black is negro. Blanco is white. Blanco is white. Purple is mulatto. Purple is mulatto. Brown cafe. Brown cafe. Pink is rosa. Pink is rosa. Grease is gray. Grease is gray. And night is hard as orange. And night is orange. Shout hooray. Shout hooray. Psalm 18:30. As for God, his way is perfect. Psalms 23:1. God is my shepherd. Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. of the Lord forever. Psalms. Dance is any tune. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. First John 3:23. Love one another. First John 4, God's love. Growing. When I started kindergarten, I couldn't have the small, but I've been growing, but not just growing taller. I've learned to read and learned to write, learn my numbers too. There are many other things that I have learned to do. Kindergarten's over now, but I am not afraid because I know I'm ready to enter the first grade. Proverbs 20:11. A child is known by his doings. full of floody too. Be ye kind one to another. Psalms 145:9. The Lord is good to all.
We are from the Line Preschool, ages 2 to 5, and McHorse Christian Academy, kindergarten through 2nd grade.
It's only for a moment you were mine to hold. The plans that heaven has for you will all too soon unfold. So many different prayers I'll pray for all that you might do. But most of all, I want to know you're walking in the truth. And if I never told you, I want you to know that as I watch you grow, I pray that God would fill your heart with dreams, and that faith gives you the courage to dare to do great things. I'm here for you, whatever this life brings. So let my love give you roots and help you find your wings. May passion be the wind that leads you through your days, and may conviction keep you strong, guide you on your way. May there be many moments that make your life so sweet. Oh, but more than memories, I pray that God would fill your heart with dreams, and that faith gives you the courage to dare to do great things. I'll have tears as you take off, but I'll cheer as you fly. I pray that God would fill your heart with dreams, and that faith gives you the courage to dare to do great things. I'm here for you, whatever this life brings. So let my love give you roots and help you find your wings.
I can remember when you fit in the palm of my hand. You felt so good in it, no bigger than a minute. How it amazes me, you're changing with every blink, faster than a flower blooms. They grow up all too soon. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be felt so much in one little tender touch. I live for those kisses, your prayers and your wishes. And now you're teaching me how only a child can see. Tonight while we're on our knees, all I ask is please let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. So innocent, precious soul. You turn around and it's time to let them go. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. Let them be little.
Here's to you, you were pink or blue, and everything I wanted. Here's to you, never sleeping through, from midnight till the morning. Had to crawl before you walked, before you ran, before I knew it. You were trying to free your fingers from my hand, 'cause you could do it on your own now. Somehow, slow down, won't you stay here a minute more? I know you wanna walk through the door, but it's all too fast. Let's make it last a little while. I pointed to the sky, and now you wanna fly. I am your biggest fan, I hope you know I am. But do you think you can somehow slow down? Here's to you, every missing tooth, every bedtime story. Here's to Barbie cars, lightsaber wars, sleeping in on Sunday. Had to crawl before you walked, before you ran, before I knew it. You were teaching me the only thing love can. Hold hands through it when it's scary. You've got me. Let's slow down, won't you stay here a minute more? I know you wanna walk through the door, but it's all too fast. Let's make it last a little while. I pointed to the sky, and now you wanna fly. I am your biggest fan, I hope you know I am. But do you think you can somehow slow down? Please don't roll your eyes at me. I know I'm embarrassing, but someday you'll understand. You'll hold a little hand, ask them if they can.
Annie, you can serpent.
My name's Nancy Welch. I'm the director and a teacher here at Fun to Learn Preschool. And you might be wondering the different colors up on stage. So I'll explain it to you. The blue is the kindergarten graduates. They're going on to first grade. The ones in the red are the preschool graduates that are going on to kindergarten. Then we have Liam, who is 4, but managed to sneak in my class, so I get to keep him one more year. And then Vivian here, she's going on to 3rd grade. So I'd like at this time to introduce the staff. I have Miss Benita Ward, who teaches the 2-year-olds. Miss Tiffany Worley, who teaches the 3-year-olds. And then I have Linda Stewart, who comes in the afternoon to help us. She's been with us for many years, and tonight's her last night. So it's a sad night for us. Also, to let your parents know, we're about to do the awards. And if you want to come up and take pictures, we're going to start with the 2-year-olds, then the 3-year-olds, and then we're going to start with Liam here and move forward. So move on. So if you want to step up to take pictures, you are free to do so. All right, let's start with the 2-year-olds. Miss Benita Ward, give your awards.
myself I wasn't gonna do it. I've had a wonderful time to teach them, but you know what? They've taught me a whole lot. First is Braden Harder. He is a class comedian and future engineer. But I'll tell you what, he has a happy spirit. He's not just a class comedian. He keeps us laughing. He keeps us happy. And I pray that that spirit is never, never broken. Our next one is Miss Connolly Coco Hefner. She is an awesome artist, and she is a future engineer. Every one of these children are future engineers, and when you go to our classroom, you will know why. They amazed me, 2 to 3 year old, to what they can take and build. It's just amazing. Our next one is Diego. Diego started, he just turned 2, so I will have him another year in my class. He is the best listener, and he is a future engineer. When Diego started, he wasn't saying nothing, and we got to talking, and he talks. In the classroom, he talks. Drew Higgins. She has a kind heart. She's a future engineer. When one of the children fall on the playground or they get hurt or she goes over there and she comforts them and she tells them that they're going to be all right. Our next one is Miss Kennedy Nutt. Kennedy has an outstanding attitude, and she's a future engineer. And she has a mind of her own, but you know what? She has a spirit that I pray will never, never be broken. Our next one is Noah. Noah is a happy helper. He's always wanting to help. He always has a smile. And he's also a future engineer. Last but not least is Titus Tractor Man Tollett. He is the most improved future engineer. When Titus came, he cried 8 hours out of 8 hours. He cried for the children would cry. But he's my buddy, aren't you, Titus? I love him so much.
I teach the 3-year-olds, and my first award tonight is for Bentley Jester, and he gets the Outstanding Attitude and Best Listener Award. My next award is for Natalie Polino. She gets the Kindness Award and Good Friend Award. Come on, baby. My next award is for Angel Currents, and she gets Awesome Artist and Outstanding Organizer. Cannon Tipton, fabulous friend and most athletic. Blakely James, class comedian and happy helper. And Natalie Graham, kindest heart and most musical.
All right. It's kind of sad because I'm losing so many this year. Liam Roberts, future engineer and most flexible. And I say he's most flexible because, like I said, he snuck into my class at 3. He's going to turn 4 in my class. Then we have Grayson Higgins, awesome artist and enthusiastic learner. Now, his art is phenomenal. I love his artwork. Phoebe Barton, awesome artist and happy helper. She loves to help. Come on, Phoebe. Lincoln Faulkner, excellent effort and future engineer. He loves to build. Drake Carver, Mr. Manners and most athletic. Riley Harder, most musical and sight word wizard. She's one of the 2 that have learned how to read in my class. Fire Downing, future engineer and class comedian. He always has a smile on his face and he loves to play. Scarlett Allen, character count and most athletic, as you saw in that video. Colton Chandler, kindest heart and super scientist. Kipton Hefner, future engineer and sight word wizard. He's my other reader. And last but definitely not least, Luke Allen, best listener, and happy helper. Now for the MCA awards.
Hi, I'm Miss Rachel Garner. I teach kindergarten, and this year I taught first grade for the first semester. Our student left us at after the Christmas break, but good news, he's coming back for second grade, so we're excited about that. And in the afternoons, I share a rotation with Miss Fry and Miss Nancy. I do art and reading, library, Scholastic News Magazine, a little bit of counseling, occupational therapy, physical therapy, yoga, whatever we kind of explore and throw in there to just give the kids something different to do because they kind of get bored. We like to find something that sparks their interest and just find out more about that. And Miss Fry does music and social studies. She also does a study period for the older students to kind of complete some of their extra work or help them with anything else they need. And Miss Nancy does science for the kids and PE. So we just try to keep them well-rounded. It's kind of a little different for kids even 4 years old to rotate to different teachers, but they love it. They get to do some different things and experience different teachers. My students are Rex Faulkner and Trustin Hamilton. Rex has done really well this year because he's had his classroom changed twice since he's had a different classmate this year, so he's handled that really well. Okay, Rex Faulkner. Rex is going to get the most musical, future engineer, outstanding attitude, and most athletic. Rex is always smiling. He is always ready to help with anything that you ask him to do, and he's just an all-around student, anything you need. And Trustin Hamilton. Trustin moved into my classroom at semester, and he had a lot of catching up to do, but he has taken every challenge that's been handed to him. He's a little mischievous and he likes to laugh, but that makes for a good time in our classroom. We like to have fun. He is getting the most musical award, the Math Facts Champ, Excellent Effort, and Best Listener award.
My name's Miss Tammy Fry, and I teach second grade, and I have an award for Vivian Garner, several awards. She gets the Math Master, Most Musical, Amazing Memory, Happy Helper, and Character Accounts awards. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but she did a lot of things helping on stage. She could run this show by herself. And so I really appreciate her, and we've had an excellent time this year. But the thing that I've enjoyed the most with Vivian is this little girl is a spiritual girl. We've had a lot of good spiritual talks, and I really enjoyed that. I would like to personally thank all of our teachers. You know that show Survivor? I tell a lot of people, if you're a teacher the last couple of weeks of school, they have nothing. The Survivor show has nothing on us. And if you're a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. So these teachers have worked really hard. They've bit their tongue many times to try to have patience with the kids, because it is very challenging the last couple of weeks of school, especially getting this together. Tonight it went very smoothly, but it doesn't start out that way. A couple of announcements I want to make are, if you would like to purchase a yearbook. Now the reason we don't have them ready now is because we wanted this in our yearbook. You can purchase that back there or order one for $25. You can also order a DVD of tonight's program as well as the video that you saw earlier. And by the way, that was not all of it. There's 11 more minutes of it. So it's really good if you would like to purchase that for $10. And you can do that at the back as soon as we get finished. Also, if you're interested in your child attending here this summer, Miss Nancy has this really cool STEM program that has to do with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So see Miss Nancy if you would like for your child to be in that. And by the way, we have a class for 5 to 7-year-olds for the STEM program, and then we still have everything regular for summer school that anyone that needs those services. Also, if your child is planning to attend either Fun to Learn Preschool or McHorse Christian Academy, we go up to 3rd grade next year, please let us know ahead of time. There's registration for all of this on the back table as well. If you feel your child could benefit from speech, physical therapy, or occupational therapy, we also provide those services. We have professionals coming here and doing that for us, and they do an amazing job. They are very, very kid-friendly. So if you feel like your child could benefit from those services, see us about that. Also, the students that have the cap and gowns on, the school wants to keep the cap and gown, so parents, before you leave, make sure you leave the cap and gown here, and but you may take the tassel. We will have refreshments following the services in the fellowship hall just behind this wall. Please keep all refreshments out of the sanctuary. Also, the students have worked really, really hard to make things and for you to come look at. So after refreshments, feel free to go and visit all of the classrooms because they have a lot of neat things back there. Also, after prayer, we will take pictures. We'll put all the kids up here in a group so we can take some group pictures as well. Also, kids, no school tomorrow, no preschool, no McHorse Christian Academy, so no school tomorrow. But the Fun to Learn will return after Memorial Day, which is May 28th, I believe. And last but not least, thank you so much for all the ones that have been sending box tops. Just today, I think Kennedy brought like 30. And all that, I know it's just 10 cents per box top, but that adds up, and it really, really helps our school to provide extra supplies and things for the kids. And speaking of box tops, I think we have a winner. Bringing 63 box tops to school just since the beginning of May is Vivian Garner. So all the kids have been working hard for that, and if you will, please save those box tops all through the summer and send them. We'll do another competition at the beginning of next school year.
Well, you know, they always announce at the very beginning about, would you please silence your cell phones? I would say here in just about 2 minutes, you'll be able to unsilence those cell phones. We are so grateful that each one of you come here tonight, but before we leave, we have another special graduation certificate that we need to give. And that certificate actually goes to Sister Linda Stewart. She's going to be graduating from being one of our preschool helpers, and she's going to be graduating and going to the workforce full-time. So anyway, she has, as it's been mentioned before, she's been with us for a long time, and we've been very grateful for everything that she's done for our school. Well, also, I would like to say just thank you for letting us have your children throughout this year. It's been a wonderful blessing having them here, as you've already seen just a few moments ago, how well that they learn and how well that they have been able to academically excel above. And so we're so thankful because of all the things that you do at home, and especially bringing them and allowing us to be able to be a part of their education. You know, it is our goal that we would help our children to be able to grow not only intellectually, but also physically, but more importantly, and that is that they would grow spiritually. Because it's on the spiritual growth is when we begin to see who we really are. And as we can really learn at a young age about who we really are, is that we, as we grow older, it will help us to be able to be everything that God wants us to be. And so I would like to say thank you for those of you that you make a point to be able to have your child in church on Sunday morning. And it does make a huge difference. It allows them at a very young age to be able to begin to really develop about who they are on the inside. And so thank you again for allowing us to be able to teach your students. And I hope and pray that as we see all of these kids that are going to be going, that some of them hopefully will continue on into the McHorse Christian Academy. We ask that you pray about that. We feel like as our church that this is a great ministry for our church, but not only for our church, but it's also for the students. I believe that they can get a great education and be able to learn about who they are inside. And so hopefully some of them will continue on with McHorse Christian Academy. I know that we have some 3-year-olds that's going to be moving up to 4-year-olds, so we're blessed there. But we will have several spots that will be opening up. And so please, I want to encourage, if you know someone, please let them know who we are and where we are. We would love to have their child with us. And so at this time, we're going to close in a word of prayer. I'll ask you if you would just please stand with me for a moment as we go to the Lord in prayer, and we'll ask His blessings upon everything that's happened and also our refreshments. Heavenly Father, as we come before you today, we thank you, Lord, for the many blessings that you give us. Lord, I ask that you would bless the program that's been done tonight. Lord, there's been a lot of work that's happened not only to prepare for this program, but there's been a lot of work that's been done all year long to help these children to be able to grow academically, and Lord, that they spiritually as well as physically. Lord, we pray that you would be with the refreshments that we're about to receive, and Lord, that you would bless it to our bodies and our bodies to your service. Once again, Lord, we just thank you for all the things that you do for us. I thank you for this wonderful group of people that are here today in support of these young people. Because of this, they have a bright future ahead. We thank you for it. We ask in Christ's name, amen.